What I loved about making Black Cougar was dealing with the children, because they say that dealing with children and animals is the hardest thing. Well, I find that the opposite. Dealing with children is the greatest thing. They're like sponges. I remember when my kid Silvio and his friend Sally were sitting there reading the lines back and forth, how quickly they absorbed everything. They just memorized stuff that it took the adults a longer amount of time to do. And we were throwing them into the cages, and I remember it was during a Christmas break. They had like 13, 14 days off.
They were gone for days and hours at a time in a dungeon. Where else would you want your kids but in a dungeon, especially on Christmas vacation?
And we were stuffing them into the cages. They were in there at least 14 hours straight.
Like 12 to 14 hours.
It was so cold that night, and there were so many takes. We got there about 9 o'clock at night, and we didn't get done until about 5 in the morning.
It was really cold.
It was so fun being in the cold, damp room. I didn't fall asleep. It was so fun.
Yeah, it was like 12 o'clock at night. It was freezing cold. Being on break, we would like put on winter jackets.
Probably the worst thing I probably did. It was probably 20 below zero. I mean, just how cold it was. Couldn't even feel your hands.
It was freezing in this warehouse.
Not one of them complained. It was dark, it was cold. The funny part, too, was we didn't need makeup on them. They were in there so long that the dirt from the walls just ended up on them, and it looked like they were actually in a dungeon. So not only did I make a dungeon set, but we created a dungeon atmosphere by keeping them in there for like 10 to 12 hours before we actually got to shoot them.
Kids don't stop squirming. Hey, we're going in the hall. Come on, kids. Oh! You're going in the hall. Over that. All right. You guys are screwing around, man. You upstairs. Get up there.